Welcome to another episode of Instruction Playing Video Games. Today we'll be playing the 5th and final episode of Life is Strange 2. In the last episode we rescued Daniel from a coal and we're back together. We were in Arizona right after Las Vegas, but now from the cover it looks like we're at the border. Might be. Hands up, I don't know. Might be at the border, still on the way. Who knows? The border is very far away from Arizona. Walking? Damn, walking too? That's hella far. Let's get flipping started. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, the border. 2016? 2017. Now, at this point in the story. The border is on lockdown. Was it not? I'm pretty sure it was. So, it's gonna be pretty difficult to get in and out of the country. At least us.
Once upon a time, in a wild world, there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights, learning how to live on their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them. Suddenly, their mother showed up after all that time. She said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So they had to knock her out to escape. The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
Hey, wake up, Sean. Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out. So,
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nano. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Diaz brothers. Always.
That's kind of silly that in the 7 weeks between the cult and now, his hair grew back to the beginning, as it was in the beginning, and ours grew up to the same
So,
fucked up edges from the
Are you
beginning.
still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
Honestly, I'm kind of worried because she knew we were going to Puerto Lobos. So, what's stopping her from calling anybody and telling them, "Oh, I heard about these brothers." I'll say she's lucky. She's lucky or she's scared. She's scared. I'm gonna say, I don't know.
Dude, I bet she's having nightmares about you.
Oh, that does
Yeah,
not sound comforting.
but she's still out there. Somewhere. Creeps me out.
Listen, we're far away from her, okay? We're together again. Safe.
Hope so. Sean. Are we criminals now?
Sort of. We did a lot of illegal shit. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
Yeah. I know.
Well, we're almost at the border.
Where are we?
Finally.
Arizona.
I like
right?
it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Enano.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Oh. Yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn. But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay then, so what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good, and I know. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty.
Ooh, can I draw? Can I draw? Draw.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea. I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool. My back hurts a little. I'm glad we're sleeping in our bed tonight. Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try. Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I really look that evil? He looks more like a supervillain.
Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn. But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay then, so what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah, sounds pretty good, and I know. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty.
Ooh, can I draw? Can I draw? Draw.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea. I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool. My back hurts a little. I'm glad we're sleeping in our bed tonight. Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try. Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I really look that evil? He looks more like a supervillain.
Oh. Oops. Alright, let's start breaking up.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right. Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
But I'm already 2/3 of the way. Maybe the food, sleeping bags? I don't know.
Whew. It's so nice and cool in the morning here. Then it gets so hot.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
Perfect formation. Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop! Daniel!
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yeah, he was just messing. I'd probably get annoyed too, though.
Activate flashlight. And no funny business.
Of course not. On the way. I hope we could go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here. Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy. What are you doing? Dude, we don't have time to play. Come on, let's go.
Okay, okay. I wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true. And Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah, these guys are real cool. Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question.
Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah, Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Wait,
Mom
we're
doesn't
blocked
say much
off?
about my power. Why do you think?
Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy. She's... confused.
Like, what do you mean? She's my mom.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. Not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh. It must be weird for her.
I hear you. So, maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
I'm pretty sure I said in the past in a different game that I wasn't scared of heights anymore. Just seeing him on that, I was just no, no. If I was there, I'd have to crawl. I'm not that scared of heights, but I think I'm rationally scared. Like it makes sense to be scared here. So we're still with Karen. We're just. Whoa, this is cool. We should have all lived here.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur.
They're home.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon.
Okay, just put that in my pocket.
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today. Nice mess. Daniel will never change. Still can't believe she's kept it. It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Karen likes to join us too. Looks like they all finally found their home. Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times. Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York. I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay. So cute. Looks like Lila has some competition now.
Oh, my leg. Sorry I did not write to you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point. Thanks to you and your brother, I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre. Sally and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We'll figure out later. With the money you gave me, I could pay a month's rent in advance in a room in a small beach town on the coast. Sarah Lee loves it. She's much better now thanks to the antibiotics. We're doing great. The most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. You're lucky to have each other, and we were blessed when you both came our way. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody is okay after the night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a big hug. Take care, Jake. Oh, I can read this. Hi, Daniel. Hope you're okay and happy. I feel so much better now. I'm so happy I got to see the ocean for the first time. Even tried to surf. I think I could be good at it. I wish you were here, so we could go to the beach, even if the water's cold. I love this weather way more than the heat. Please come see me soon. Thanks for being one of my best friends, Sarah Lee. Oh, that's so sweet. I guess we're staying here? I guess, yeah.
So good to have a home.
Right? Right, yeah. This makes sense.
Again. And a real bed.
This isn't Arthur and
Glad they're back on track.
letters.
I'll always have a crew out there.
Yo, Diaz, our boy Jacob hooked us up with your P.O. box. You can't hide your ass from us, bitch. We know you're in the desert like lizard. Miss ya, Penny. Hope you and Danny are free now. Colorado is more weed and rednecks, but less violent. We can chill until we decide where the fuck to go next. Hannah. Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit anymore, and we don't miss him for that, but he'll get a few more songs out of me. We want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. Mexico isn't that far, so get ready for some immigrants coming your way. Take care of your brother and let him take care of you. Peace out, Cassidy. And a phone number. And the little wolf. Cute.
She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here. Gotta keep my eye lube handy. Glad I don't need it as much. Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week. Dad was an absolute fan of this movie. Huh. Maybe they were nerds together. Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
This is when my gameplays take forever because I'm interacting with every single thing. I want to look at both tabs.
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates. Karen's a real-life hacker. Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Blah, blah, blah. That's your life. Hi, Karen. Thanks for your last advice column. We got quite a response and a lot of hits. I know you don't want a social media footprint, but you could generate a lot of clicks with your insights. Looking forward to your next piece. Send the invoice for May and June. That's it. Look at our tabs.
Brody's so good at describing painful situations. And seeing the good into it.
Hmm. Hmm. And speaking of hope giving the sad state of the sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside of my comfort zone. Send dispatches from places and people I'm not so familiar with, places I can explore to tell new stories from, like Canada or Mexico. Or the road never ends.
Yeah, I ghosted her. But so glad to see Lila's back.
I hope nobody is mad I've been out of touch. Bray needed a timeout. Yes, it can happen to me too. People are such pussies about mental health. Just talk and take care of each other. New profile picture. Free the families. Oh. I don't know. Oof. I wonder if we like through by not
Looking at this place,
by not calling.
I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all. Either Karen was desperate for a job,
That's cute.
or she loved working with kids. I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, ew.
One thing Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes. Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy. Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived. Whoa. I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Whoa, so very long. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's been a long, long time coming. So I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. Understand why now. There's a reason I feel like I have to reach out to be tonight from the desert. I know if you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I was certainly not trying to punish you like you told me. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. Esteban. I was about to say like she did. Esteban. I understand that was how you had to deal with a problem child, an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, but the burden, weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job and a great husband, settle down, to breed. Ugh. Have kids and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. The daughter wasn't me. That daughter wasn't me. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view, like you didn't understand your wayward daughter, maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take a break, some time to figure things out in my head and heart. I didn't make sense to you, to you or dad, and I get that and I get that, but you didn't see how I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame your decision for I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a time out would have led to the same outcome. We'll never know, and I will try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been times I long to hear your voices and thoughts, even the negative ones. And I know when I last talked to you in New York to ask for help in paying back my debts, you wanted to help, but it was on your condition to return right back to where I couldn't return. I hate that was our last conversation. I am sorry I reached out to you this day. I'm sorry I broke your hearts, and I am sorry you broke mine for silencing me for so long. I think we've paid our dues, and now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like the poet I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Love, your daughter. Whoa. Holy.
She's really good at rewriting her own life. This one's pretty intense. I think I get it.
Ooh, I can put it in the computer, and then what? And then what? Let's go, let's go. Looked at all this already. Oh. Let's tidy up. What's that?
She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back. Huh. Is that the same person who rode her back in Beaver Creek?
Hi, Rumi. Yes, I know New York in August is hot as balls. You did say you like the heat, but my apartment under the roof can be really suffocating. Don't want to rub it in, but Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temp around 70 Fahrenheit and a hot tub at night. Anthony's cabin is more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along Poets Retreat. Best cure for your writer's block. And please let me know when you can pay me back for August's rent. I definitely need it for the next month and up here in Aspen. I'll see you on September 5th instead of the 4th, so put your clothes on. Stay out of trouble and remember to water my babies this time. Love ya, Emma.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
True.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, we can go through them. Well, only one.
Lila always knew how to crack me up.
I look cute in this. What the heck?
Whoa. Lila always knew how to crack me up.
Same thing.
Hey, Dad. Lila always knew how to crack me up.
See what we have. I'll just literally look at it.
Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back.
Yeah, let me back in. Okay.
Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I could grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah, we can grow a lot of stuff there. It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff. Love the energy out here, with everyone building stuff as they please. Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
Bro, oh yeah, he's like right here.
Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration from.
Oh, I can hear him. Let's see it up there.
What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
I don't know. It's just... doodles and shit. No big deal.
Yeah. I thought my sculptures were shit, too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean. We all got something to bring to the world.
Did you always want to be an artist?
Good grief, no. I tried very hard not to be one. Till I realized it was useless. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
Oh, look, you see that too. All that. That's the same thing she did. Yeah.
Maybe that's supposed to represent the Earth. Or a ball.
Ready,
she did.
Sean?
I'm trying to do it not like her. I'm about to do it exactly like how she did.
Now, let's throw on that spider.
Totally.
Be careful, Daniel. Don't want you to get hurt.
Maybe you should keep the same bottom piece. Don't you think?
Daniel, you know every artist sees and does things differently.
Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the Earth ball onto the base?
Watch this layup.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
I don't.
Clever.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
See, Sean. You're too far from the original.
Oh, was I supposed to make it exactly like hers? Oops. I thought I was supposed to interpret it and do my own. Oh, brother. Like, turn it.
Hey, can you turn that earth ball around a little bit?
You got it.
Okay. How about turning that pancake head?
Check it out.
Yeah, I guess I would do exactly like her. I didn't know we were supposed to do that. I don't know. I think I misinterpreted. I'm sorry. So I gotta fucking remove everything.
Let's cut the pancake head for now.
Okay, hold on.
Watch this.
I'll be right back once I'm done building it.
Spin that pancake. Spin!
You got it.
Can't call it quits. There you go. Could I have called it quits with my ugly
Feel
one
like
too?
we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
That was fun. Joanne is so chill about her art. That's what makes her talented.
I bet you would like Minecraft. It's kind of like this.
We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it.
David?
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys. Look at that.
David?
I thought there was only vultures in the desert.
What's his name? Somebody else in my brain is named David in this.
Wish I could be as cool and as wise as these guys when I get older. Arthur and Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July. Me neither. Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks. So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
So, don't you ever get bored? Being out here is a big change.
We do sometimes. We're in a desert. Oh, I miss the parks, cafes, shopping. But this place is something else.
And we feel safe out here. If you could have seen me as a family man a few years ago, I had everything but nothing. Now I have nothing but everything. Thanks to this one.
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life, become the person they want to be, or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna hang around before it gets too hot. Thanks for the desert brew. These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a
weird way.
Now that's some real patriots. You think they picked this up at the gas station?
Hey, Sean. What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
You know it's actually normal for people in love to kiss, right?
I know. I just mean, they're really cute together. I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old.
It's stalking me, what the hell? Okay. Wait for Karen to come back. Do I go back to the house? Do I wait here? I'll go back to the house.
No matter what happened before, Karen did hook us up here. That counts.
Super Wolf to El Diablo Loco. Copy. I hid something super cool for you to find. Will you accept this quest to find my secret treasure?
10-4. Okay. You're on it, Nano. If I can find you in a forest, I can find anything.
Yes. Thanks, Sean. Listen carefully. You must find the 2 items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly. That's it.
That's your clue?
You can do it, big brother. I hope. And don't bother checking Mom's trailer. It's outside.
Where wings cannot fly.
You're lost, Sean.
Shh.
No, you're totally frozen.
I don't know. Is he telling me? I'm getting warmer? I mean, he said I was frozen. And he said I was lost. Am I warm?
You're way out there, dude. Not too far. Getting warm.
I wish Daniel wasn't the only kid in town.
Getting warm. I'm warm. I'm warm. I'm warm. Shit, I don't know. This way? This way?
You're warming up.
Oh, I'm blocked off right there. What
Now
about
you're
here?
totally frozen.
Okay, this way. What about here? This way?
Getting closer.
Welcome to a way, leave the past today, you can forever stay. Founding sisters.
You're in the middle zone.
If you go too far, you lose your walkie-talkie signal.
Not too far.
did it with no hints. Ooh, it's a map.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Oh no.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, okay. Probably that. I don't know,
You're
like
warming up.
a solar panel.
You're in the middle zone.
What is the sun? Right here.
Way cold.
What like is that? Has to.
Getting closer. Getting warm. Warm. Not too far.
There we
Oh
go.
man, you're right there. Just look around. It's close, Sean.
Knew it. I would assume solar panels, but the RV is like metal. E. Okay. Sculpture. Hours. Trade box. In the cars. Okay, got
Found it. Nice. And it's a tracing paper sheet with a red cross.
Okay, on top.
Now just match up to the other paper. And the treasure is yours, Captain Diaz.
Ahoy, matey. I think I have the... Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here. Rabbits! You're here!
Ooh, looks like something's buried here. Yes, I think I have found the hidden treasure.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I found this under an old trailer. Looks like gold, right?
I'm not a prospector, but it looks like the real deal.
Sure! You know what time it is. Victory! Dance time! Come on, dance!
Do I get a choice? Oh my god.
Yeah!
You asked for it.
Oh, I think you're spotting Mom's truck coming back. Yes, 100% her.
Gotcha. We'll help her out with the groceries.
This way? Or that way? Well, the sign's over there. Yeah. Look at her whipping that.
Okay, Dandavillion, here I come. Hello there, you evil flower.
I'll let him know we're back. Gotta empty that truck.
This is such a weird fucking place. But that's what's cool about it.
Hey, good morning.
Howdy, Sean.
Hey, what's up? How was the town trip?
Hate these trips. People look at us as if we're aliens. Here come the sand people.
The deserters have returned with offerings from Das Kapital.
Jolie! I missed you. Next time, you're coming with us.
We'll see.
Looking good. What's your secret?
Defying death on a daily basis. And hydrating.
Oh, right. Can't forget your goodies.
Hey, thanks, Angel.
Here,
Ah, you're the man, Karen. Catch you later.
take care. Hey, so how did you guys like your night in the canyon?
It was amazing. So many stars. So quiet. Good call, Karen.
I knew you'd like it, stargazer. Glad you got to see that.
Hi, Mom.
Oh.
How was the town?
Town life always sucks. But we got something for
I
you.
wish you could stay.
Think fast.
Whoa,
can.
yes. Thanks, David.
You want to play catch, Danny boy?
Totally. Me and Dad always used to play, but I'm way better now.
No matter what he's been through, he just wants to be a kid and play.
Yep. Daniel hasn't been like this in forever. You've all been a good influence on him.
About time you boys went camping. Hope Daniel didn't get scared by all the critters.
Yeah, not anymore. He's seen a lot worse.
I know that's David.
And that made him tougher. And he can defend himself.
You're right. And he does like to show off.
Plus, he had a
Maybe
tattoo
too
in
much.
memory of.
You boys have been here over a month, and I still can't get over Daniel's skills.
Me neither. But I never figured it out, so I don't try anymore.
Well, take it from an old soldier. But you trained him well. He's a good kid.
Thanks. I tried my best.
I guess it's reassuring. But what do I know? Never met someone with a superpower before.
I try to be a good influence. Not always easy, but he listens to me. I don't know if I did right. Guess you never really know.
Listen, raising a kid is the toughest job in the world. Trust me. Combat was easier.
Oh. You didn't tell me you were married.
Used to be. We're divorced now. Her daughter's death left her heartbroken. Same for me. We just couldn't put our pieces back together after what happened.
I'm sorry, David.
And the worst thing is, I never had the chance to do the right thing for my stepdaughter. Before she died, we were like oil and water, and she was always starting shit.
Guess that's hard for a kid to get a new father.
Especially one like me. I just had no clue how to deal with her. Wish I did. Anyway, you can't go back.
Nope. Thanks for talking, David.
Better start my delivery now. Found some weird snacks in town. Arthur's gonna freak. Catch you later, Sean.
Okay, time out. Oh my God, I'm gonna melt.
That was awesome, Mom.
Now I know why they don't play baseball in the desert.
You throw way better than Sean.
We're not done out here yet. Let's get this food inside before it melts.
No problem. She is so cool. You think?
Joanne is so cool. Stanley's so cool. The Heat is so cool. You're way too easy, bro.
Whatever. Can't help it if I like Karen.
Just be you and I know. I'm just saying. Don't get too cozy here. This is a rest stop.
I know.
That's smart that everybody takes turns shopping.
Stanley, coffee bean, no decaf, trail mix, mousetrap, watermelon, Arthur, sugar crisps, baking soda, foot powder, Joe, shea butter, turmeric, ibuprofen, Brio, condoms, USB cord, jam, dry cat food, sunscreen, bedding, measuring tape, AC filters, roasted nuts. I want to meet the cat lady. What the hell? Oh, I moved it. That's sad. Wonder how I would have ended up if we didn't save.
I have to
The
admit,
berry.
I do miss that Pacific Northwest weather sometimes.
Yeah, I bet.
You've been here over a month now. What do you think of our little oasis?
Everybody's very cool and way different. Can't even believe nobody's freaking out about Daniel's power.
Well, Sean, it's still hard for me to wrap my head around it. But people here are not going to get in your space. They have their own past, too. That's why people come here from all over the country. For their own reasons. Not perfect, but it works.
It is so peaceful out here. Guess that's what everybody's really looking for. Peace.
You're probably right. Yes, I still feel like we're really privileged out here. There's bad shit going on in this desert.
Yeah. I don't think you can ever really get away from everything.
You can't escape reality. Even here. We just live slightly apart from it.
So,
I want to live here.
how did you end up here? This place is not on the map.
Like most of us, I was first brought here by someone, Maggie. After I failed to make it in New York, I was lucky enough to meet her down in Florida. She's had a tough life. This place was her getaway. She's long gone now, but her name is still written all over this place.
Well, thanks for bringing us here.
Oh, Sean. I'm glad I was able to help you. By the way, can you grab your brother so we can all talk?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just thought we could spend this day together. Just the three of us.
Big brother to Superwolf? We need you at Karen's trailer. Copy?
Sure. I mean, 10-4. Hola.
Hola, compadre. How about a trek around the canyon today? You in?
Totally.
Let's pack then.
Holy. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. I lied a little bit. It looks like this episode isn't be that long then. I think this is the end to this one. But, hear me out. Next episode will only be an hour long too, so it's not that bad. I think this episode's only 2 hours long, so that's not too bad. Also, oh my gosh. Okay. David, Life is Strange 1. Full circle moment. It looks like if you save the bay instead of your bay, David and why did I forget her name? Why did I forget our mom? Joyce's. David and Joyce split up. They can't handle it. But if you save your bay instead of the bay, David survives, but Joyce dies. So, yeah. Someday I'll make, I don't know, I don't think I'll ever do that. Because I got a comment a while back talking about how, at the end of Life is Strange 1, how, it was a very long comment about saving the bay or saving, your bay and the implications of that choice and how, I don't know, there was just a lot of it that was like, it makes sense to me. They said that, oh, okay, here's my interpretation of the game. The storm happens because of Max messing with our timeline. I think that makes the most reasonable sense. Like, that just makes sense. And the reason we have a flashback of like, or like we have a vision of the storm happening is because of how many times this has already happened. You understand? It has to come down to the one final choice in the end, but it's happened so much, jumping back and forth, that we probably remember things that haven't even happened and stuff like that. So when we wake up from that vision, because it's a vision, and we're kind of in shock, we don't know what to make of it, but afterwards we understand it. That's how it works. I think the vision of the storm was just a vision of what would happen, because of, yeah, like it's just a vision of what's gonna happen. Like it doesn't mean that the storm is gonna happen regardless of Max. The storm happens every single time, because of Max. And it's like, and once, like, oh my god, it's because the comment got me, because they were like, the storm happened either way, and if you go back and rewind, like, it doesn't, blah, I don't know, like, it just didn't make sense, because obviously the storm is an effect of Max traveling and changing things. Because in the final moments with Chloe, if you choose to sacrifice her instead of the Bay, you rewind to the very, very beginning. Okay? So before we even like met Chloe the first time. But we remember every single time, every single thing, we remember everything. We're just back in the very beginning, and we wake up from that vision. Just like we did at the beginning of the game, think. We go to the restroom, and we don't interact with the butter. We probably do take the picture, I don't remember. But we don't interact with anything in any different way. We just do the same exact thing. Let Chloe die. The storm never happened. Because we didn't use our powers at all. Yes, I know we used it to go back, but in that like timeline, this all happened. Like we jumped around the timeline. We come back at the end where we have to choose whether to sacrifice Chloe or not. And oh, let me make this make sense. Chloe dying, us doing everything we did up until the final moments of the game. If you choose to rewind, you jump all the way back to here, and it erases what happened, but not really. Just for the Max we know, it erases everything, but not for everybody else around. So yeah. Also, the comment was talking about if I was a parent, or like a parent would give like limb and whatever, risk blood and limbs to for their kid to live, but like real life, being real, either choice is okay, I don't care, but like to be dogging on giving up Chloe, kind of stupid. I get the purpose of the game, I understand it, but I mean the game is meant to be played by different people and to be taken a certain way by different people, and for these people to walk away with different outlooks on life. Obviously, if you play a game about how your choices affect every single thing, you're gonna look at life differently. And you're gonna be more delicate with the choices you make, because there is no rewind in real life. You don't know what, like, you don't know the extent of the effects your choices will have in real life. Literally the butterfly effect. Smallest choice you ever make can lead to the biggest mistake of your life, and you don't even know it when you make that choice. Nobody could guess that that's what's gonna happen, you know? So, I don't know. I feel both choices at the end of Life is Strange 1 are valid. They both have their reasons, but like, I don't care. Like, whatever you chose is chill with me. And that's what I said when I replied to the comment. I was like, at the end of the game, once I chose to give up Chloe, I wish I could have rewinded so I could see what would have happened if I hadn't let Chloe die. But that's like what's real about it. Like, you can't do that in real life, but you so desperately wish you could go back and see how different things would have turned out if you would have done things differently. That's the whole point of the game. Life is strange. But yeah, the comment got me. I was like, huh? I think you missed a couple parts of the game, but respect. Yeah, I definitely believe the storm is caused by Max. Sorry if I'm falling into the time travel tropes and all that stuff, but I think I'm definitely right. But yeah. that's it for this freaking video. Sorry for the rant at the end. I'm just thinking about the comment a little bit more now. I think I'm right though. Like, both choices are valid. One is being led. I'm talking again. The choice to let Chloe die comes from a place of brain. Like, that's your brain. That's not your heart or your feelings or anything. That's your brain telling you, like, the lives of the many for the life of one. That's how I led with it. And in my brain, I thought, Chloe throughout the game dies so many times. So many times. There's no way to... In real life, there was no way to prevent all the times that Chloe died. There are so many times Chloe dies. It just seems that she is meant to have died that day. Not to say that Chloe's life is not worth anything. I'm saying she died at the beginning. Us going back to save her just put her in a loop of dying and dying and dying. She kept dying with us. And the storm effects kept coming because we kept changing timelines so that we could save Chloe. And that's us leading with our heart, wanting to save Chloe over and over again because we couldn't be a good friend in the past. So we wanted to do it now. But that would mean giving up the lives of the many. And I know some people are okay with that, but I don't care. I would have chose whatever just to see the outcome. Because I'm playing the game just to see the outcomes. I'm loving the stories. I'm loving the games. I'm loving the characters. But at the end of the day, I understand that I can choose either or, and it doesn't make me a bad person. The end. But yeah. Yeah. I guess that's kind of the point of it. That is literally the point of the game. Once you make that final choice of saving Chloe or the Bay, you don't know exactly what happens or who lives up until right now, where we kind of get a clue that David does live if you give up Chloe. Wait, no. David does live if you don't give up Chloe, but her mom dies. No? I don't know. I feel like it culminates to a point where it's like Max has to break away from that thing she's always done where she just stops talking to people. Chloe, for however many years. So she chooses to go against it and save Chloe one final time. For herself. I don't know. I think I'm losing myself in this. I'm pretty sure it's on Reddit somewhere. That Max is seen over and over again, made the same mistake, and then at the end, she's able to redeem, quote unquote, redeem herself by finally doing the opposite and sticking by her girl Chloe. But it's just too late at this point. You should have done it in the beginning. It's never too late when you can time travel, but in real life, it's also never too late in real life. But in this instance, with all the supernatural, it was a little bit too late. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I've been writing for too long. I will see y'all in the second and final episode of Life is Strange 2. We're finally gonna be done. Yippee! Woo! Okay. But I'm gonna end it by saying, either choice is valid in Life is Strange 1. The point of the game literally is to make choices based on what you want to do. That's literally the point of the game. You, at the very end, might not know the exact outcomes of every single character, but at least you got to experience it. There we go. That's it. See you on the next one. Bye!